If perfectionism and procrastination join forces, would they just create the world's most polished, unfinished project? As I've been sharing this journey of working through procrastination, I realize it probably makes sense to start sharing some of those things I've been procrastinating on. And one of them has been this tool that I've been meaning to build to use with my son to help him learn multiple languages and build his memorization muscle. Especially while he's young, when his brain's already absorbing so much, we wanted to be intentional about giving him that exposure. I just love how languages gives us more ways to connect and learn from people and cultures, even building a more meaningful perspective of the world. This way, it felt like I was, working on something with my wife to give him a foundation that he can build on a bit more easier later. My wife and I also wanted memorizing scripture to be a part of it, as it's just been such a rich practice and reason for growth in both our lives. So I started thinking about how to do this. I couldn't find anything that, would take this verse by verse, break it into short, repeatable phrases, playing one language after the other, and so on, that I wanted for my son. So he can kind of hear it, learn it, repeat it, and we can move on when I feel like he's gotten it. Something for, all of us to do together. Simple idea, right? Except, when there wasn't that something out there, my mind went to, how am I going to build something like this? I'm not a coder. I don't have any experience doing this. Should it have AI? Should it be able to work offline? How many languages do I start with, et cetera, et cetera? And, suddenly caught myself in that loop of trying to build out version 10 before version 1 existed. So I just gave myself the 5-minute rule and just to start 5 minutes and just see what happened. And started to build momentum. So I gave myself some focus time blocks to just keep moving. And at times when it started to feel too complex with so many decisions to be made, I just used my pattern interrupts, those funny thoughts this time, and some deep breathing to help me keep going. One thing I'd like to admit, I forgot about doing something physical as a way to like interrupt the pattern. And with deep breathing, it wasn't like a mindless breathing, but almost meditative more intentionally this time. And this time was like reminding myself that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And that kind of helped me keep going, stopping, just like solve this whole thing and just asking myself, what's the next small thing I can do to build something that's simple and can work? And now there's a minimally viable product. So DM me if you want access. I, want feedback on how I could make it better for others that want to do the same. But here's a quick sample. I focus on Psalm 23 in English, Spanish, and Malayalam, my native language. It'll play the English, repeat it, then play the Malayalam or Spanish, depending on your choice. Repeat that as many times as my son needs. Then, we can decide to move on to the next part. Doing this today, the biggest lesson was how perfect can get in the way of good and how that can lead to procrastination, pushing things off. But accountability was the antidote to that. And it helped me stay consistent, which is why I'm sharing this with you. Now the idea is just not just sitting in my head anymore. You're part of that accountability strategy. So, if you have an idea and you just want to get some help getting it started, please reach out. I'll do what I can and, at the least provide accountability. Or if you just need some encouragement, someone to talk to or pray with, reach out. We're all in this together. See you in the next one.